watched a movie today.
Called The Fast and the Furious. And this movie came out in 2001.
Yeah.
It was directed by Neil H. Morris and written by, I want to say, Chris Morgan. And it stars Vin Diesel, Jordana Brewster, Paul Walker, Michelle Rodriguez, Ted Levine is in it, and who's someone else that's in it that I can name? Ja Rule is in it, and did a bunch of the soundtrack. Now, we watched this because Fast 9 just came out in theaters.
It just came out, what was it, yesterday?
Yep, so we want to catch up. Because I've only seen the first 4 of these movies, and then I never saw the rest.
I haven't seen any of them. So.
I hadn't seen any of them. So, from what I remember, this first one was pretty grounded. It's about an undercover cop who becomes close with this group of street racers because he's trying to find out if they're robbing trucks of their goods. And in the meantime, he falls in love with the main street racer, Dominic Toretto, his sister Mia. But Brian O'Connor, the main character, played by Paul Walker, this movie really was a movie of its time, and this seems like a movie made for like 17-year-olds. To be fair. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Right?
I mean, crap, how old was I?
Just 20 years younger than me right now.
I probably wouldn't have watched it when I was 10 years old, but...
Yeah. I remember when it came out, it was very popular. It made $144 million domestically the year it came out, which is pretty good. I think it was like number 11 of the year, or number 9 of the year, which is really, really good. And as we know, it spawned a huge franchise. It has 8 movies that follow it, and there's more to be made already. You know, they already know they're making another one, so... All the things I liked about it, I would say I like that it was like a product of its time. There's like some nostalgia. There's a guy playing a PS2 game. It shows people using floppy disks on computers, so it is aged a little bit, obviously, like any movie would, but it's from a time that I know, so it's like, oh, I remember using this, I remember doing that. And the lingo they use, and the soundtrack, it's very much a movie that was made in the year 2001. But I think it's endearing in a certain way. I also liked, some of the car sequences was good. The last scene where one of the last scenes where they're robbing the semi, and Vince gets his arm caught on the wire. That was better action than I remember it being. I was like, oh, you know what, this was coherent. I get what's going on. It's dumb, of course, and over the top.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, wait a minute, what? The things I liked was, like Billy said, it was the floppy disk in there, and I liked that it showed people dating each other.
Yeah, like a love story in there.
Yeah.
Things I didn't like. I mean, it's cheesy as hell. One girl says at one point, she says, Vin Diesel goes to this car race, and these 2 girls walk up. And he's like, "Hey, what's up, Monica? Hey, this girl." And Michelle Rodriguez's character walks up, his girlfriend, and goes, "Why don't you skanks leave before I leave tread marks on your face?" It's like, oh!
I was like, what?
It's the worst line. I
Right?
can't believe that so many people read that script and everyone was like, yeah, keep that in there. It's the worst line. But hey, whatever. It's whatever.
The things I didn't like was the ending when he should have died. But
Who?
that one character should have died. I forget his name.
Vin Diesel?
Yeah, Vin Diesel.
Why? What happened to him? You have to explain what happened.
Vin Diesel, he's like, oh, I'm gonna go race this.
He races his buddy, Brian O'Connor.
He races his buddy, Brian O'Connor.
Yep.
And he's like, hey, I'm gonna go race up by the railroad track. And then they turn around and the train hits him, but he lives.
Yep.
I'm like,
it just nicked him, but I guess he's fine. He has a little blood on his forehead. That's
yeah.
it. And then Paul Walker, the cop, is like, here, have my car. I'm probably going to get fired for this, for letting you go, but whatever.
Yeah, right? I would recommend it to anybody who likes action movies.
Anyone that likes cars, for sure.
Yeah.
Anyone that's a fan of Vin Diesel or Paul Walker. And if you were around in this time period and you never saw it, you can watch it. It's fun to. It's a movie that would be fun to goof on a little bit. But yeah, I would recommend it to a good amount of people. And I'd also would rate it. I'm gonna give it a 7.2. 7-2.
I would give it an 8-1.
Yeah, but the next one, that's the thing. Next week, we're going to be reviewing the sequel, Too Fast, Too Furious, which is a funny name. It's on HBO Max, we're going to watch it. So from there on, it starts getting a little wackier, where it's like, wow, like, I don't think cars can do that. It's like, they can't. But, it looks cool to see them do it on a movie. But yeah. But yeah, until then,
I'm dead.
and I'm Bill.
Well, I'm gonna go grab some popcorn.
All right.
I don't know what I just did.
And that's what Rocky looks like at the end of it.